Hello, I'm Amber Slovic for SNN, the Shakespearean News Network. Here with me today is Portia, the recently married heiress of Belmont. Thank you for coming here today, Portia.
Well, thank you for inviting me, Amber.
So, we're all wondering, what's it like being married to Bassanio?
Well, we have a sort of mutual respect, you know?
Can you give us an example?
Well, this one time I dressed up as a boy, and I convinced him to give me the ring that I had given him and made him promise not to give it away to anybody. Then I pretended to get really upset with him about it, and I made him beg for my forgiveness.
You don't think that's a little harsh?
Well, maybe, but he still shouldn't have given away the symbol of our love so easily.
I see. So, why were you dressed as a boy in the first place?
It's a funny story, actually. Bassanio and some of his friends were trying to help out his best friend, Antonio. They weren't doing a very good job, and Antonio was kinda gonna be killed. I knew that if that happened, Bassanio would be upset, and then I would be upset. And that's just all bad, so I figured I'd go in and fix the situation.
Okay, but what does all that have to do with cross-dressing?
Well, I knew the court wouldn't take me very seriously as a woman. Plus, I wasn't exactly all that impartial. So I dressed up as a boy, and I pretended that the judge that was supposed to be there got sick and sent me in his place.
Aren't you worried that the trial wasn't very fair? You said yourself that you were pretty biased.
The trial was pretty unfair to begin with. I simply balanced the scales in the way of justice.
I see. So, how did this lead to the incident with the ring?
Well, Antonio and Bassanio were so grateful to me for saving Antonio's life that they insisted that I ask for something in exchange. At first I refused, but they kept asking. So I decided to ask Bassanio for the ring that I had given him. At first he said no, but eventually he gave it to me.
Ah, this is starting to make a bit more sense. How did you react when he came back home?
When he got home, I pretended to be really upset with him. Then I took out the ring and told him that I had slept with the lawyer that he gave it to, and that's how I got it back. After letting him believe that story for a while, I told him the truth.
Did the two of you ever forgive each other?
Of course. Lovers fight all the time. Now he just knows not to mess with me.
Interesting. Well, we're running out of time. Any last thoughts?
I'd just like to let all the female viewers out there know that you can be strong and independent all by yourself. Just remember to respect your father's wishes.
That was pretty inspiring. Anyways, it's time to go now. I'm Amber Slovic for SNN, and I wish you all a good night.